For community service and health workers, one of the most important aspects is getting a qualification, because that provides a benchmark for care, it provides surety for the clients and the patients themselves, for their families and for their carers, and for community as a whole, to say that this person knows what they're doing, they're working with the regulatory and legal frameworks, and they're providing quality care.
The community service sector and the health sector, it is our life. You know, just if you wanted to pick the units to pieces one by one, you've got communication, you've got first point of contact, you've got, you know, bandaging in first aid, how to recognise that someone may be having a heart attack. So they're life skills, and a lot of us taken for granted, and it's just developing on those skills.
The community service sector is an amazing sector to work in. You're every day assisting people, and we're assisting people through having them trained and qualified in that sector. We assist the Red Cross as a whole to raise funds to support other services, to support their community programs like Telecross and things like that. But for the Red Cross College, we focus on assisting people to get qualifications.
What made me want to go back into training was, I guess I was old enough to realise I had lost a few years there, that I should have maybe applied myself a bit more at school. You start thinking about, is this going to be what I'll be doing for the rest of my life? And I thought, no, I can actually do this.
And with first aid, a lot of the time it allows a comfortable segue into people coming into a learning environment. It's because it's not daunting. You actually receive a certificate or statement of attendance after 2 days. So, which makes people really happy, especially if they've never received anything like that before.
Some of the feedback that we've had is, oh, this was the best training I've ever had, you helped me so much to get it. And something as simple as a 4.5-hour CPR course, which some of us would take for granted. To some people that is their first real qualification, and they need that qualification, whether it's to look after their family, whether it's to gain a job, with the Apply First Aid qualification, but it's something that's going to help them.
Without the community service sector, we wouldn't function very well as a country, and one day we're all going to need it. It's not something that, it's just a maybe, it is something that one day we will all need.
So if we're talking about careers and where the jobs are, community services and health is clearly the leader because of the size of the workforce, because of the growth in the workforce and the growth in demand. But it's also, there are aspects of interest that really anyone should be looking at, is because it's not just a one sector workforce. So it doesn't mean that if you start in aged care that you end up in aged care. It's about there are opportunities to move throughout the entire health workforce. So there is a lot of, conjunctions. If you move into aged care, you can do nursing, you can do physiotherapy, you can do occupational therapy. There's a whole range of professions that can be done in that one sector.